In this video, I'm going to try and beat Minecraft while playing as Jojo with the Jojo's Bizarre Adventure mod pack installed. Now, I haven't actually truly played Minecraft in over about 10 years, so there's so much that I have to learn, but let's just jump right into it and we spawn into a world and holy this is beautiful. Now for this playthrough, I'm primarily going to be playing as Jojo using Star Platinum, but there are several different stands in this mod, so stick around towards the end. Once we finish the game, I'm going to go through and show you all of the stands and all of the different powers they have because this mod is super cool. For this playthrough, I'll be using the roundabout mod, which adds the power of stands into Minecraft, and also, of course, Jojo poses. Now this mod pack truly adds so many different features, so along the way as we play the game, I'll be explaining different features like the stand arrow, how the stands work, and how you can obtain them. So we start off with day one, heading towards our first goal of trying to obtain our first stand. Now playing Minecraft after all this time just feels so different. It feels so weird to me, but I found this seed online and man, this seed is actually the most beautiful seed I've ever seen. And as we head down, this is actually a meteorite. So this is very important to the mod. This is basically how you create the stand arrow, but I do believe that you either need like a diamond or iron pickaxe to be able to mine it. So before we go over how all that works, I guess my first goal right now is to get to mining and then try and get either iron or diamond. That way we can get a stand as quick as we can. So really I just got to get to mining because like I mentioned, those meteorites are the key to obtaining stands, and I need to at least have a diamond pickaxe. I think it's diamond. It may be iron, but I feel like I'll just be safe and get a diamond pickaxe because I'll need it anyways. So as long as I can get that, then I can at least get a stand as soon as I can, and then we can go from there. I always like to just literally just do a tunnel down and just kind of hope that I find a cave eventually. There usually will be, so hopefully this works out. I wonder if this is how people felt back in the day, just like go to sleep, wake up, and then just head straight into the mines and mine all day. This is kind of crazy. And it actually didn't take too long. After like only 15 minutes of mining, I actually found diamonds.
We're rich! Diamond! Ah!
Now with day 4, my goal now is to get the stand arrow. I remember that there's a meteorite up here, and I believe I need at least 3 meteorites to be able to craft an arrow. And this is also when I can kind of explain how the stand arrow works and how this is going to get me a stand. So similar to Jojo's, I mean at least Jojo's pre-part 7 to where stand arrows were still a thing, but to get a stand you need to pierce yourself with the stand arrow. And to do that you have to have at least 3 ancient meteorite ingots. That's a little bit hard to say, as well as a stick and a feather to create the arrow. Now to get the ancient meteorite ingot, all you have to do is basically smelt down 1 ancient meteorite block. So each one of those blocks, like the one we saw before, if you get one of them and you put it in a furnace, you'll get at least 1 ingot. So basically find 3 meteors and then you can craft a stand arrow. And these meteors can just be found all over the map. Basically just randomly, think of like a meteor that actually fell from the sky and fell down into the ground. You'll just randomly come across them. So we just kind of have to go around, explore, and hopefully we come across it. And very luckily for this seed, I guess there was one that landed very close to us. So we can go ahead and pick this one up right here, already starting off with 1. And then we just have to venture out and just find 2 more. So after a few minutes of just walking around and exploring the surrounding landscape, I luckily was able to find 2 more meteorites not too far away from each other. I found one of them on top of this hill, so I went ahead and picked that one up. And then right afterwards, as I was scanning the area trying to look for the next one, I was luckily able to find another one that had landed on a nearby hill. So I went ahead and picked that one up as well and then headed back home. Alright, so now that we're back, you finally get to smelt the ingots, and then now you get to create the stand arrow. And you can also see on the side here that they have stand discs. You can actually create a disc, which I'll do once I get to the nether, and you can actually store stand powers on it, similar to part 6. And so that's when I say I had the goal of collecting all stands. I'm going to try and get each stand and put them in a disc, but that'll come later. For now, I really just kind of want to roll for Star Platinum, but I at least finally was able to create the stand arrow. Although I can't use it yet. When you hold down the right mouse button, basically it's just going to do a random roll and give you a random stand power, with this one giving me justice, which it's not a bad stand, but I want Star Platinum. So if you crouch and then you press the right mouse button again, it allows you to re-roll. Although each reroll takes at least 1 level of experience, so you just have to keep rolling until you get the one you want, or just take what you can get. Not only that, but then to actually use the stand arrow on yourself, you have to have at least 15 levels of experience points. All right, it's finally time to wield the power of the arrow, and just disregard the arrow that's in my shoulder, but let's go. We actually get it. We got Star Platinum. We summoned our stand. Now, having a stand in this mod is actually very useful. There are a lot of things that you can do besides just, of course, fighting and attacking. But if you look in the top left, you can see some abilities, and I'll kind of walk through at least Star Platinum now. So you can change your keybind around, but for me, if you press the key Y, that's going to summon your stand. Now, throughout this, I'll be using Star Platinum and showcasing him for now, but throughout this video, I do want to try out some of the other stands. And oh my gosh, my game just crashed. Give me a second. Okay, now that we're back and my PC's trying to load everything again, and while my frames finally get back together, what I was saying is I'm going to use different stands, but I'm going to at least try and beat the main portion of the game, especially the Ender Dragon, using Star Platinum. But let's get into what exactly he can do. Clicking your left mouse button is going to do just a pretty basic combo that ends with an aura attack. And I'm actually gonna, let me look around. I'm gonna look for a victim. I don't want to kill the villagers just yet, but if hopefully I can find like some sort of mob around so I can look into the damage of it. I don't really see anything. I mean, I see some pigs, but that one's a little bit too high up. And okay, that one's perfect. This one's right here. He's my victim. So let's go over to him real quick, and I'm gonna showcase like what it actually looks like to hit somebody with this. I'm sorry, Mr. Pig, but you wait till I get up there. But yeah, let's see. Oh, it actually has really cool sound effects, and you can see only 2 hits to take him down. But if you hold the right mouse button, you block, and then if you hold the left mouse button as you do that, you can charge up and... Oh my, he got launched up. That's awesome. But yeah, if you hold down your right mouse button to block, and then you hold down the left mouse button, you do a charged up aura attack. But he got launched up in the air. That's so cool. I actually love that. Now, you can actually use this as just a blocking attack, and you can also notice that in the top left you have abilities, and as you block, you can press the Z key to zoom in. I actually think this was like a reference to one of the episodes in the anime. I think maybe the baseball anime, to where Star Platinum had really good eyesight, but you can zoom in pretty far and very detailed with that, so that's pretty cool. Also, when you're not blocking and you press the X key, you can pick up blocks and just throw them. I think that's also a reference to the baseball. You can either have him pick up the block and give it to you, or you can just have him pick it up and launch it, and it has really good accuracy. So like, let's see that pick up there. Okay, I can't really see because my crosshair. Oh, that's the wrong one. Let's see. Okay, let me try and pick up another block, and let's see if we can be a little bit better on accuracy. Okay, I keep pressing the wrong thing. Give me a second. Let's go ahead and launch it. Okay, boom. So you can see it flies straight, and it has really good accuracy, so you can pick up blocks and throw. That's a pretty cool ability as well, definitely a reference. And then you can also see the C key basically lets you do like a leap forward. Now my C key is also binded to my zoom in with my Optifine, so sometimes I may accidentally zoom in, but yeah, that one you can launch forward. It's good to get out of sticky situations, I guess. Now, when you're blocking and you press X, you do like this phase through ability. To be honest, I don't really know what this one does. Maybe someone in the comments can tell me. I've played around with it. I haven't really figured out yet, but maybe as I keep playing, I'll figure it out later. And also, as you block, you can see that your experience bar turns purple. That's like your blocking meter. So you can actually like break a block if you're fighting like another stand user. You can break their block, which is a very cool feature that they added. Another feature we can go over is what the stand arrow does, because it actually does more than just only give you abilities. As you run around and you hold the stand arrow, I'm gonna try and see, let's see if maybe any of these villagers are worthy. But basically, if somebody's worthy of gaining a stand, you'll see it start to kind of gravitate towards them. So let me put Star Platinum away, and we just kind of have to run around and see. It can work on villagers, it can work on mobs like skeletons and zombies and things like that. You can give them stand abilities, but it's just really random. I think it's a very low percentage chance. So looks like this village isn't really that worthy. I don't see my arch nemesis anywhere else. I'd probably beat him up right now. So I do remember there was a nether village I saw while I was getting the meteorites. So if nobody here is good, I think I'm gonna Yeah, let me go probably start running that way in a little bit and see if anybody over there is maybe worthy. Okay, so as we look around here, hopefully, okay, you can see it's starting to like gravitate towards them. It's like almost a magnet. I just don't know which one of these it is, but it's gravitating towards someone. Let me push them. Come on, push. Come on, move, move. Okay. So it's not that one. Okay, it's him. So basically, whenever it's like gravitating towards them, you are able to give them a stand. So you have to take a bow and arrow and wait, no. Okay, maybe put it closer. Okay, I think you have to get rid of all your arrows. So you can't be, I don't know if you can like equip the stand arrow, but basically get rid of all of your arrows. And then let's try it now. Give me 1 second. Okay. Okay, no, throw that out really quickly. Okay, this should work now. So you can hit him with the bow and arrow, with the stand arrow. Boom, and he has the world. This villager has the world. Arguably one of the strongest stands this random villager has. But I wonder if I could fight him. I want to see like what a stand fight looks like. Let's see. Oh, and I just leveled up. I got a new ability and skin, but wait. Oh my gosh. Wait. He's like flying. Wait. I wasn't actually ready for this. I think he put him away. Where'd the world go? Oh, well, I gotta beat him up now. But you can already see like random mobs will end up having stands and you'll actually be able to get in a fight with them. But I just got a new ability. You can see you unlock them, and so I just got Star Finger, I guess. So I'm curious to see. I'm pretty sure one of the abilities eventually will be Time Stop, but let's try and test this out on our Iron Golem. Let's see if Star Platinum is strong enough. Let's run away really quick. Let me heal up. I don't know why, but I feel like the regeneration is a lot slower than what I remember. But let's see real quick. Okay, that has decent range. He's doing decent damage. All right, let's hit him with an aura. Let's just say King Crimson got me again. All right, finally made it back. I don't like the fact that he's standing on me. Wait, 2 players sleeping? That doesn't make any sense. This is a solo world. How is it? What the heck? No way, it's actually Dio. I barely even know how to use Star Platinum. I don't even know how I'm gonna... No way, he just time stopped. Oh my god, I guess I'm gonna have to fight him. Well, I guess this is a good time to show off what a stand battle looks like. Oh my god, he hit me back pretty far. Okay, perfect, that just landed. Oh my gosh, they even have the clashing battle? That's so cool. Oh my god. I wonder if he's gonna throw... He's throwing blocks at me. No way. I wonder, hopefully this doesn't do too much damage. Okay, I'm good. I think I got this. Hopefully I got this. If I can hit just like one more. Let's go. Come on. Almost dead. Let's go. Wait, I'm Jojo. I have to do it right. Yada, it does say. That was cringe. Genuinely though, this has to be like one of the most fun Minecraft mods I've ever played. The fact that they actually have stand battles in Minecraft is just amazing. Okay, finally I find an end portal. I promise you guys, I have probably been off camera just searching for one for about 3 hours now. This has been ridiculous, but I finally got the end portal. Now I wonder, is the Ender Dragon considered to be like a stand user? Like what if he spawned with the stand? That'd actually be crazy, and I think that would be really cool. But I guess this is gonna be like the ultimate stand fight. But I guess maybe like the Ender Dragon is a stand power, or I don't know. We're about to find out. All right, before I head in, you know that we have to hit it. All right, I think it's time that we go. These are just so much fun. I love the Jojo emotes in Minecraft, but let's go ahead and head in. Now, I'm actually curious on how much damage Star Platinum is going to be doing to the Ender Dragon, because he does a decent amount of damage to normal mobs, but the Ender Dragon has a lot of health, so I'm kind of curious on how quick I'll be able to kill it. You know, I'm just now starting to realize that I am severely underprepared because I did not even bring a water bucket, so if he hits me off of this building, I'm basically dead. But I mean, I kind of have no choice. I didn't even bring a bow and arrow to snipe out the top. Oh god. Okay, we're good. I literally should have prepared better, but I just wanted to beat him as quick as I can, so I am not prepared at all. Okay, I think hopefully it won't knock me back and do too much damage. Okay, I think we're good. I really should have bought a bow and arrow. I can't hit any of the other towers from here. Like that would have, wait a second, I just remembered. Okay, yes, I just remembered. So whenever you're using Star Platinum and you're falling, you can press C and then he'll basically shield you from falling. So screw a water bucket. I literally have the strongest hand. I have Star Platinum with me. So I guess I can just, tower up, and then whenever I'm done, I'll just jump down and I'll use Star Platinum as my shield. You know, this actually isn't going too bad so far, but man, I should have bought a bow and arrow. Oh my god, 200 IQ. I'm a genius. First of all, how can he just pick up obsidian like that? I thought that like there would be like certain blocks that he can't pick up, but this is gonna make it so much easier. I mean, I don't need a water bucket. He's my shield. I don't need a bow and arrow. He can just snipe. Look at this. Laser accuracy. He's the GOAT. Star Platinum's the GOAT. This fight is actually a lot easier than I thought it. Okay, we're finally back. Let's hopefully just finish it up this time. Okay, I guess he's not going to block me this time, but now we can finally have the stand battle. We can have our one-on-one. Okay, so Star Platinum actually does a decent amount of damage. Not as much as I really thought that he would do. But I guess, I mean, it's surprising. So I'd probably say this is probably as much damage as I guess like an iron or diamond sword would do. Oh my god, I just launched him away. Star Platinum's the GOAT, I'm telling you. Alright, I just need him to land, or maybe I just snipe him out the air with one of these blocks. Okay, that hit him, but that didn't kill him. Let's see, one more. Okay, perfect. Let's go. Okay, I gotta hit him up close. Let's go. Let's go. That was actually not that bad of a fight. I don't know how I've never beat him before, but of course, you gotta hit the Jojo pose. You gotta hit it. Let's go. So I'm gonna walk you through now. I just loaded up like a pretty random map, but let's walk through really what the stands do, and I'll walk you through each of the stands here. So, okay, you can see there's different ones. You have two different types. One of them is just like a development one. This is the one that you level up, kind of what I did throughout my mock playthrough. And then you have the complete one, which is basically it max level. So let's go ahead. We'll get Star Platinum, the World, Justice. That's a random one to add. Magician's Red, and D4C, and Cinderella. I think there's other mods that may have other stands, but for this mod, this one I think works the best, and this is the one that I chose to use. And then you also have the worthiness arrow. This one, if you hit any mob or any villager with it, it grants some worthiness to where you can then give them a stand using the stand arrow, similar to like what happened earlier. But starting off with Star Platinum, let's go ahead and summon him. You can open up a menu. And this menu will actually tell you all of your abilities and just tell you a lot. So first of all, they have tons of different skins. So you can see part 3, it's cool. Manga, that one's really cool. The OVA, which this one's probably my favorite. I really like how this one looks. It's cool for them to add that. You have green, arcade, baseball. That's a really cool reference. Jojonium, which I actually don't know what Jojonium is. Part 4, part 6. Manga purple, it's pretty cool. Manga debut, beta, atomic. I don't actually know where that one's from, but that looks really cool. I like the color scheme. Then back to part 3. So I'll use OVA, and then you can also change your pose for when you have him out. So you can do like battle ready, floaty. I like the floaty one. Just kind of have him like floating there. You do the star, arms if you want to like just I guess control the arms, or idle pose. So I'll do floaty, and then you can see in the top left, I have some new abilities. So we have Star Finger. We have the one where we can pick stuff up and throw them, which for some reason is not working. I guess it doesn't want to work, but you've already seen it. We have the one where we can leap, and then we also have time stop. And you can see it actually stops time. So like, let's go ahead and let's, okay, we can summon like a few mobs, and then you can see like they'll be moving around. Boom, time stop. And you can actually hit them during it. Then let's see. Whenever you resume, it's actually going to do a bunch of damage. So that's really cool. When you look in here, it'll tell you all of your different abilities. Like for example, when you're doing a throw that. Let me do an aura attack. You can actually like push him forward. You have this, which I think sucks them inwards. Yeah, you can see, so you can hit them. This one actually, like, let's say you're behind bars and there's a switch. You can use this to like unlock it from afar away. Let's see, like, try this, or like imagine there was like bars or something. It'll open it, kind of like, I guess, similar to part 3, like the first episode when Jotaro's in prison. I mean, I guess calling him Jojo is still right because he is a Jojo. But let's try out the world. Go ahead, summon him. And then all of these different ones. They have the arcade ones. Those are pretty cool. Dark. A Go-Go. I have no idea what this is. There's references that even I don't get. Stand stats, the Earth, Beta, Over Heaven. Wow. There's actually a lot of them. He has the same time stop. Let's try it out. They don't have throwing knives, but you can pick up blocks and you can see like it'll stay in air. And usually when you're in survival, it's limited on there's a time limit to it, but when you're in creative, you can use it as long as you want. So just know if you're using in survival, there is a time limit, but you can see then it'll launch it. Magician's red, pretty similar to the other ones. He has a little bit more range though. So let's check out him. Oh, this one's really cool. The part 3 final, I guess. Lighter, OVA. No way he looked like that in OVA. He looks like Blaziken. But different ones for him. But then D4C. I love using D4C. I mean, D4C is just kind of like the GOAT, to be honest. Okay, D4C is still in development, so I don't think his abilities really work right now. He just kind of functions very similarly. But like I mentioned, there's other JoJo mods. So overall, it's a really cool mod. Definitely still in development, but like I genuinely think that you can play this mod in like normal Minecraft, since you can actually develop and level up the stands, and they're not too overpowered to break the game. And it actually adds like a really fun aspect of leveling up stands and just being able to use them for different things like building and fighting. And so overall, really cool mod.